Hello, it's Fabio with Patriots On The Fly. Today I'll show you to tie the Mickey fin streamer. I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you next week. So let's get started. We're going to tie the Mickey fin. This is going to be tied on an Orvis 8808. This is a size 6 hook. This is a 4X in length hook. So any streamer that is 4X would do. I'm going to get one of these hooks. I'm going to put into the vise. Make sure that's secured. Now I'm going to get my thread. This is a 6/0 black thread. I'm going to start by wrapping the thread about 1 eye length away from the eye of the hook. I'm going to cut this the end of the tag off. Then I'm going to get some French tinsel, silver, oval. I'm going to get 3 or 4 inches. I am going to tie the tinsel the entire length of the hook shank. I'm going to make some very loose wraps right now. I'm going to take the thread all the way to about the barb of the hook. Then I'm going to grab the tinsel and spin it around. I want this tinsel to lay under the hook shank, all the way under the hook shank. And then I'm going to lay some more thread a couple of times back and forward. And I'm going to take my thread back to the starting point. Alrighty, now I'm going to get some gold and silver tinsel, size medium. Again, I'm going to get 4 or 5 inches. And again, this comes, it's colored on one side gold and one side silver. So we want to tie the tinsel with the gold side down. In this case, towards me. Okay, then I'm going to use my bobbin holder. And I'm going to lay the bobbin there. And then I'm going to use the rotary cover beads on my vise to start laying the silver tinsel along the hook shank. For the entire hook shank length. I'm going to reverse it and go over that tinsel. Make sure that the tinsel overlaps and I don't see any of the black thread underneath. Again, you don't have to have a rotary vise to do this fly, but if you have a rotary vise, it makes it that much simpler. Okay, so now I get the my thread off of the bobbin holder, and I secured it. I secured the tinsel with a couple of wraps. Alrighty, I can cut this tinsel off now. I'm going to make a couple of whip finishes just to be safe here. Then I'll get my bobbin holder. I'm going to set my bobbin back on it. Now I'm going to get that tinsel. I'm going to hold that tinsel about a 45-degree angle in respect to the hook shank. And I'm going to use my rotary vise copper bead to spin the French tinsel along the hook shank. Make sure that I have even wraps. like so. I'm going to grab my bobbin with my thread, and I'm going to secure that French tinsel with a few wraps. Now I can cut this off. Already. So the next step is we're going to get some yellow bucktail. I have a piece right here. I'm going to get about, I'm going to cut it from the hide, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 fibers. I'm going to remove the short hair, and I'm going to align these fibers the best I can. You could use a hair stacker. I think sometimes it's better to do it by hand. And I'll cut most of this off because we're not going to need that. And then we want to lay this on top of the hook shank. We want that deer hair to be a little longer than the length of the hook. So let's see what that looks like right now. About that length. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this deer hair at an angle. Then I'm going to get some red deer hair, and I'm going to get a little of it, I don't know, 15, 20 fibers. Cut them off the hive. Get the short ones off, and then use my fingers to grab the tips and use my hands to line them up. And just pull the longer fibers. Then again, I'm gonna cut some off, makes it easier to work on it. Then I'm going to lay it on top of the yellow one. We want the yellow and the red one to be about the same length. I'm going to make a couple of loose wraps. Just want to check the length. Then I'm going to secure it. And then I'm going to cut the red again at an angle. Alrighty, we're going to lay now one more layer of
cut some
yellow
from the hide now.
deer hair. I'm going to pull the short hair, and then I'm going to do my best to align these fibers using my fingers here. About so. I'm going to cut most of this off. Again, we don't need a whole lot. And then I'm going to lay on top of the yellow and the red deer hair. It's too long. I'm going to pull it like so. Then I'm going to secure it. I'm going to cut the excess of the deer at an angle. And now I'm going to use the thread to cover all the ends of the deer hair and build a neat head on this fly. Like so. I'm going to get my whip finisher, make a few whip finishes. Another one for safe measure. Going to cut the thread off. To do a little cleanup here, I'm going to get some glue. And I'm going to put a little glue on the head here. And there you have it, the Mickey fin. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you later.